Guys, Club, I'm on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I'm going to be showing you some replays today. The deck I'm using is the Blue Eyes deck that I was actually using in the Team Battles video. I forgot to show the deck list at the end of that. Sorry for not uploading much or getting back to you in some time. Just I was a bit busy, but also I've just been obsessed with Sonic Frontiers. What an amazing game. I just finished it. Finally, we get a good Sonic game. Yeah, I couldn't really do anything here. Just summoned alternative. I didn't negate Maxi because I knew I wasn't going to special summon anymore. So here they were going to special summon a Marincess card, so I used Maxi. They couldn't negate it. But yeah, Sonic Frontiers, so good, man. Yeah, I've been waiting for a very, very long time for a good Sonic game. Like, I don't care what anyone says. I loved Shadow the Hedgehog. That's such an amazing game. I feel like that was the last good Sonic game I played. Yeah, Unleashed. I mean, maybe if I played Unleashed now, I would like it. But back then, I didn't really like it because playing as the Werehog was little too oof. And he had to collect all those things like to advance the levels. That was so like ugh. But I did like Unleashed. I did, but I just I couldn't get into it. But anyway, yeah, I feel like the last good Sonic game I played was it Shadow the Hedgehog or nah, maybe Sonic Rush. I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm forgetting about. There definitely has to be a good Sonic game that came after that, right? After Shadow the Hedgehog. No, there was Sonic Rush. We got Sonic 06. That was horrendous. Trying to think. I'm gone blank. Gone blank. Oh, Sonic Generations. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's right. That's what I was saying. All right, yeah, Sonic Generations. Never mind. We could. I remembered Sonic Generations. Ah, yeah, that was a good game. That was a good game. I haven't played Generations in a while. Why am I talking about Sonic? This is about Yu-Gi-Oh. So here I used Skill Drain. They went into this, and then they used the Graveyard effect. I think they did this just so they can put this in the graveyard. So I was like, whatever. But yeah, just Sonic. Here, I can't believe I started off with Blue Eyes Alternative by Dragon, and then here I am, like, after all of this. So here they just left, but like, nope, can't do anything, Skill Drain, so yeah, can't believe I made a huge comeback from that. This is a pretty funny duel, against Witchcrafter. Like, most of the time they pretty much screw me over. But because of Skill Drain, I feel like I could get around it. Like, you know, they... Like, this guy, yeah, like, they seemed really good. But just, yeah, Skill Drain. I was just lucky enough. Like, this was the duel right after that one. And lately I have been drawing Skill Drain. You know, it's funny with this deck. Last night, I wanted to play more, but it was almost 3 a.m. I stayed up late playing Sonic. I was finishing it. But, I wanted to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! As well, and yeah, I played a lot of games. And then I got like 5 wins in a row, and I was like, what the hell with Blue Eyes? 5 wins in a row? What the hell's going on? I wanted to keep going, I was on a streak, but I don't want to stay up more than 3 a.m. So, yeah, I was just like, gotta go to bed. But yeah, here they played this spell card to get that from their deck to their hand. And then they summoned that, and they got rid of that. Got rid of the spell card. I used Skill Drain because they were actually going to special summon a Witchcrafter card, and then I used Ultimate Fusion just so Blue Eyes Time Dragon is not affected by Skill Drain. Kind of sucks, you know. I wish like Blue Eyes Time Dragon wasn't affected anytime, even like after, like, just you activate Skill Drain, right? Done. Chain's over. Then you summon Blue Eyes Time Dragon. It's just kind of stupid that, you know, it's still affected by it, but it's because Skill Drain was activated before Blue Eye Time Dragon was summoned. So here they were going to activate, well, actually they did Magician's Left Hand. That's when I quickly activated True Light just so it doesn't get negated, because in the chain. But yeah, just Skill Drain honestly carried me. And also, what I really hate is, I get why, but, you know, evenly matched. I hate how you can banish Blue Eye Time Dragon with that. It says unaffected by trap cards, and that's basically a trap effect, banishing with that trap card, you know, but yeah, doesn't matter. So here they summoned that Witchcrafter, then they also activated that Grass Looks Greener. Is that what it's called? The Grass Looks Greener? What's it called? That Grass Looks Greener, yeah. So here I went into attack mode, then I activated the effect of Dictator of Dick. Then I used the Ultimate Creature of Destruction because I knew it was going to get negated. I wanted to use True Light. So then but then I was like, oh yeah, true, I do have another Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, so never mind. So I attacked. And then I attacked, but then they activated that trap card. Then they summoned that. I was like, alright. Then I attacked. And I was able to get the Ultimate Creature of Destruction back, which was really nice. Then I attacked. Then here I Link summoned into Predaplant because I wanted to just make some room for my monsters, you know. So then I could special summon Blue Eyes from my graveyard just in case they get like called by the grave or something. Because basically now if they summon a spell cast, I can't activate my trap cards. That I completely forgot about that part, so I quickly summoned Blue Eyes, but then I was like, oh true, they don't have a spell caster, never mind. But the thing is, I did want to activate everything before they could do anything, like, you know, before they summon a Witchcrafter, I can quickly activate. Oh, actually, no, that's why. That's why, actually. I didn't forget. No. I activated everything before they summoned the Witchcrafter, so I quickly summoned the Blue Eyes, and then I used the Ultimate Creature of Destruction on Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, just so nothing can be destroyed by card effects. So they used this spell card and got that from the deck to their hand. And then they summoned it, used the effect, went to the graveyard, got rid of that spell card, put that in defense, activated that effect in the graveyard, banished it, put a spell there, activated that spell card, targeted that card, graveyard effects, more graveyard effects. So a bunch of things. And then, yeah, they ended their turn, and it's like, well, I think you lose. But alright. So I got Solemn Judgment, which, you know, I was very happy about. So they used this trap card, Witchcrafter Patronus. What is this, Harry Potter? Then I attacked. They used that spell card. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I got the Ultimate Creature of Destruction back. So I attacked. They used that spell card again. And now basically my monsters can destroy all their monsters now. And then they left. So this duel is actually against Tri-Brigade. I haven't dueled against Tri-Brigade in such a long time, to be honest. It's been a while. So here, who is going first, actually? I think they're going first, I believe. Oh no, I'm going first. Yeah, it's always fun starting with Maxi and Ash Blossom, huh? Like, one of them is fine, you know. Here, yeah, they used Maxi, so I used Ash Blossom. So you know what? Ash Blossom kind of saved me. I don't know why they used Effect Veiler here. It was the biggest, okay, like, I mean, I get they can't use it in their turn, but maybe you could save that for later. Chala, het chala. Maybe you could save it for later, no? Alright, sure. Thanks for targeting the White Stone of Ancients, who was going to graveyard anyway, and can activate its effect, so good job, Chala Hechala. So here they activated that. I was just basically waiting until they were going to special summon. That's when I was going to use Maxi. So they still weren't special summoning. What I love about this new update is that, well, actually I don't think it's telling me in the replay, but basically when a certain effect is activated on a card, it'll only tell you the text here, which effect it is, which I really love. Like, yeah, it's not telling me now because I think maybe it's in the replay. But basically, if a card says, like, you know, like it has a few effects, it will tell you which one it is on the text. That's actually really nice. Yeah, it's such a great update, to be honest. Like, it just makes things a bit easier. I don't have to read the whole card. Here, I used Maxi because I'm like, you're either going to stop special summoning, which you will get destroyed, or you have to special summon, and I draw cards. So here, they went to target Blue Eyes to banish it or something, or return it to the deck. I was originally going to save it, but then I was like, you know what? No. I have Melody. I can just get it back with Melody. So, yeah, I originally was going to save my Blue Eyes, but then I thought about Omen and how I can just get Blue Eyes back with Melody. So I was just like, nah, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. So here they summoned Access Code Talker, which was very, very, very random. You only have like, what, one link. I mean, I guess they couldn't really do too much. Can I check my opponent's graveyard, please? See, they attacked Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, so I used Link. They used it after. I guess that's what they were planning originally. So I summoned Alternative. I had a feeling it was that dumb, stupid trap card. I'm like, that's fine, because I have Melody. I can just basically, you know, still like have 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons and fuse them. So I summoned another Omen. I didn't mind this Alternative just getting banished. I didn't mind. I'm like, that's fine. Like, doesn't matter. So they used that effect, sent that from the deck to the graveyard, banished Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, and then activated that effect to get that from their deck to their hand. See, I used Trade In on Blue Eyes. Then I got Ash Blossom and Called by the Grave. So I used Melody and discarded Ash Blossom because I didn't really need it, to be honest. And then I used Ultimate Fusion to go into the one and only Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. It's been such a long time since I've summoned Neo, to be honest. I could have summoned, you know, Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon and deal some damage, but I want to deal more damage. So I attacked, and then I activated my effect, and I attacked again. Here I couldn't use Called by the Grave. I guess it's something that activates when it gets destroyed, but it wouldn't let me activate anyway, so that's why I didn't use it. Some of you going, why didn't you use Called by the Grave? But yeah, so I got that from the deck to the hand. And then I attacked the other Omen. And then I set down Solemn Judgment and Called by the Grave and ended my turn. So here, I was like, you know what, screw it. They summoned this. I used Solemn Judgment. It's like, alright, you can't normal summon now, which is great. And then, yes, there is the graveyard effect. So that's when I used Called by the Grave, banished it, negated the effect. Also, if anything happens, I have the Ultimate Creature of Destruction, but they left. I'm glad I summoned Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. It's been such a long time. So this duel's against Thunder Dragon. Bit of a strange duel, to be honest, but that's fine, you know. Using Blue Eyes, you're going to run into some strange duels, I guess. Because if you're using another deck, you can pretty much just stop your opponent from, you know, doing anything if you're using another deck. So here they used Gold Sarcophagus and put that from the deck to the banished area. I didn't have Crossout Designator when I first made this deck, but then later I added it because Trade-In just kept getting negated by Ash Blossom and other stuff like that, you know, so I'm like, I have to add it back in. So even though I don't really want to add it in much, like, because it's such a brick sometimes. I love having it at the start though, but if it's something I get later, I just really hate it. But at the start, it's nice. So here they stopped. Like, I'm pretty sure they could special summon more, but they didn't because of Maxi. Of course, I get double Called by the Grave and just whatever stuff, you know, like, so I couldn't really do too much, to be honest. Like, this was just whatever. So I summoned Dictator D, discarded Blue Eyes just so I can summon Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, but they used Infinite Permanence. I was like, I didn't expect that. Okay, like, well, that kind of screws me over, so I set down my 4 cards and ended my turn. Hey, if they used Harpy's Feather Duster, bam, I could negate it with Crossout. So here they used, what's that name again? Chaos Space, and then they got that from their deck to the hand, summoned that, used that. Here they were going to use this in the banished area, but I actually banished the one in the graveyard with Called by the Grave, just so I negate that monster's effect, and also the one in the banished area. Yeah, just getting rid of this one, just so I negate that monster's effect in the banished area. That was a little big brain mode, I'm not going to lie. I was like, hang on, do you have that card in the graveyard? If so, I'll still negate it. And yeah, they did. And they used that. Called by the Grave, yep. Sorry, whatever the hell your name says. I straight up just got double Called by the Grave, so maybe that kind of screwed this guy over, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it did, but I don't know. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I have no idea. And they used Chaos Space to draw a card. And then they used the Lure of Darkness, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to risk it. I'm not letting you draw any more cards, especially with Thunder Dragon, because they can just discard a card in the banished area, and then it activates an effect. So, yeah, nah. So I summoned that, Link summoned into Union Carrier. I was like, okay, I don't know why you would do that, but sure. So here they attacked, and I was like, cool, thanks, I get to summon Blue Eyes Jet Dragon now, thank you. So I summoned Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, And then they ended their turn, I believe. So here, I think I got trade in, and obviously I couldn't use it because, you know, I didn't have the White Stone of Ancients or anything to get like my level 8 monsters back from my graveyard to my hand. Because right now, I'm not going to lie, most of my level 8 cards are in my graveyard. I still have another Blue Eyes Jet Dragon and alternative, but I'm pretty sure that might be it, so that's a little off. So here they used Thunder Dragon Fusion. I think they couldn't win here. They I don't know, it's like they didn't know what Blue Eyes Jet Dragon did. I don't know, but I feel like they couldn't win because, yeah, they attacked and I bounced it back. So I was just like, okay, like, sure, like, alright, cool, sweet, thanks, GG. I got Skill Drain, which was, it was alright. I mean, it depends what they play, you know. If they play something like that Fusion again, then no, it's not good. But if they play like a Fusion or something that's weaker than Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, then it's fine. So they used Thunder Dragon Fusion to get that from their deck to the hand. Here they used Harpy's Feather Dust. I'm like, come on, man, like, come on. And they summoned that, linked into Linkuriboh, and then they used that, but then they left, I believe. Yeah. Man, I wish Ultimate Fusion could get me more cards from my deck to my hand, but just sends my Blue Eyes monsters back to my deck. Even though most Blue Eyes cards say, hey, if you have Blue Eyes White Dragon in your graveyard, you can do this amazing effect. Oh, what's that? Ultimate Fusion bounced it back to your deck? Lol, GG, bro. Alright, this duel is going to be the last one. It's actually against Traptrix. Now, yeah, I there's a misinput I did. I'll tell you what it is once I do it. But yeah, I'm going second. Oh my god, just, yeah, such a huge misclick. I'm so happy I still won and made a comeback. There's one card that just basically counters Traptrix, and that is Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. So, so here I got Harpy's Feather Duster, which I was very happy about. So I summoned alternative. They used Solemn Judgment. I'm like, are you serious? Like, okay, you're lucky I can't really do anything else. Like, because I think with Trade-In, I didn't really get too much. Because I discarded Blue Eyes and got Ash Blossom and Called by the Grave. I mean, it's okay, but yeah, it wasn't much. See, they used that trap card, Dimensional Barrier. I don't know why they used it there, but sure. What did they even declare? I do declare ritual. What the hell? I guess they just wanted to activate a trap card just to summon this, I guess. So here they got Harpy's Feather Duster with, what's your name? Lord of Heavenly Prison, I want to say. Yeah. Now here, oh my god. They used Harpy's Feather Duster. I used Called by the Grave just so I can use it with Forbidden Droplet. But here's the thing, I was meant to get rid of Blue Eyes Jet Dragon and not Harpy's Feather Dust. I was playing on PlayStation 4, so that's pretty much why I made that misinput. Like, because sometimes on the PS4 controller, it's not as smooth as on the laptop, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't play on the laptop because, you know, sometimes it's more comfortable to play on PlayStation 4. Usually I play on the laptop a lot, but not so much lately, just been playing on PS4. But yeah, just such a huge misinput. Harpy's Feather Duster. So here they ended their turn. So I got Trade-In. So, yep. Can't use it. Great. So I bounced that trap card back. Because what's the point of bouncing this back? I just protect their set cards. And what's the point of bouncing this back? They can play it again because it's a level 4 monster. So, yeah. See, they link summoned into Traptrix Sarah, and they summoned that, activated that effect to get that on the field. Use their effect, also used Traptrix Sarah's effect. I didn't really look at this part, to be honest, because I was actually doing something at the same time. So I didn't look, but then as soon as I looked, I saw Blue Eyes Jet Dragon back in my hand, and I was like, oh, I mean, like, you know, it sucks, but at least I can use Trade-In now, right? So then they attacked, and yeah, like, it dealt a lot of damage. I was pretty much screwed if I didn't get the right cards. This was such a huge comeback. This is like such a huge comeback. So I got another Trade-In. I was a bit like, that kind of sucks unless I get something. So I got yeah, the Whitestone of Ancients and Sage of Fires are blue. They activated that, so I take 2000 damage now. So if they didn't have another copy of that trap card, I'm golden. So here, yeah, they did some stuff. But my plan now is to get the Whitestone of Ancients in the graveyard, just so I can bring a level 8 monster from my graveyard to my hand and use trading. And if I get Ultimate Fusion, I win. Because Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon is not going to be affected by any of these trap cards. So I got Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, I used Trade-In, got rid of Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. I got Ultimate Fusion, the one card I wanted. Oh man, so I sent those Blue Eyes monsters back to my deck, and then I summoned Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. I have no idea why they activated Torrential Tribute. Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon is not affected by trap cards. Have you never seen this? Then again, people don't use Blue Eyes in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel except me, so... But yeah, Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon is such a huge counter to Traptrix. It just makes me very happy. And to draw Ultimate Fusion there, that was very lucky. Alright, so this is the deck. Yeah, like I said, I forgot to show it on the Team Battles video. I do apologize. But yes, the deck, actually, yeah, it's actually been going alright. I just want to make Blue Eyes more consistent, even though that's impossible. You might be saying, why the hell do I have 2 Melody of Awakening Dragon? I agree, because, you know, you should always have 3. But every time I used Trade-In, there was a lot of times where I would get 2 Melody of Awakening Dragon. I got so sick of that, where I was just like, alright, I'm just gonna have 2 because I'm so over that. Like, like, I mean, if I use this once and then use the Whitestone of Ancients, I don't really need the other copy of Melody, you know? So if I use one, discard Whitestone, get Blue Eyes an alternative, you know, I'm pretty much getting all the dragons I want anyway. And then Melody, the spare one is just for trade-in, you know? Like, if I have this and this with no level 8 dragon, I can just get one of this. But, yeah, so that's why I'm running 2. Just, you know, I feel like the first time I use it is pretty much the most important one. And the second one is just in case. So, yeah. What was I up to? Did I show the whole deck? But, yeah, sometimes I hate having 2 Ultimate Fusion, but it's nice at the same time. It really helps me because... Just there's times where, because you know, Master Duel can't shuffle the deck properly, and there's just times where you get 2 cards like always together, like glued to each other, like the way it is in your deck, like this, like this. I haven't drawn trade-in, like free trade-ins in my starting hand, thank God, man. Can you imagine that? Oh my God, that would be so mad. But yeah, just trying to make Blue Eyes a bit more consistent. Still going to improve the deck. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.